realized that they were denying people because of microfinance bank. They feel like microfinance bank is like, hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It's your baby girl Ajadi Dolako. And if you are new on this channel, welcome. And if you're an OG, welcome back, guys. If you guys have realized, I've been posting vlogs and vlogs and vlogs, and that is because I've been running away from sitting down on this channel and gisting about anything immigration or whatsoever. Because I feel like I might not know as much, but you guys might DM both on TikTok, on Instagram. Even I get some questions here on YouTube in my comments, and I'm like, there's some I just ignore because I don't know if I'm in the position to answer, right? But then I'm like, you know what, this year I'm going to give you guys all the answers according like to the best of my knowledge. So I want you guys to also do your research while I give you guys like I answer you based on my own knowledge. Before I go right into the video, guys, let me drop a disclaimer. I am not an immigration consultant. I am not an agent. I have nothing to do with immigration. I'm not dating a visa officer. Nothing. So yeah, let's now that that is sorted and that is out of the way, let's get straight right into the video. A lot of people think that the proof of funds or the proof of funds is just about the money you have in your account generally. And honestly, there are other ways to prove that you have funds. We are going to start with what IRCC wants exactly. I used to think it was $30,000, but on the website, I saw that you needed to have at least nothing less than $20,000, 20,000 card, and that's for one person. Then the more you guys are, you'll be adding $5,000 to it. If you are two, it's going to be like 25,000. If you are three, it's going to be like 30,000. So you just keep adding 5,000 as you guys increase. The website says you should have 20,000. I would always advise that you have up to like $30,000 in your account. And yes, you can have two accounts. You can have two or more accounts. You necessarily don't have to put, and that is why it is even better for you to have two. It's better for you to drop two accounts than to have one that has lump sum inside. You guys, please avoid lump sum because you can be either self-sponsored or sponsored by somebody. But our advice, if you're going to be sponsored by somebody, let it be like a close knitted person, like your dad or your mom, because there's this mentality of your dad, your parents will never leave you stranded. But if it's going to be like extended, I feel like, right, I feel like in this country, they see your uncle, your auntie as a distant cousin kind of vibe. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say. So if a distant relative is going to sponsor you, there has to be evidence that this person has been present in your life, maybe right from secondary school, he has been not paying your school fees, or maybe like right, like you just need evidence to prove that, oh, this person is like a father, this person is a father figure in your life. Let's be sincere, your uncle, your auntie probably has like kids, and their kids will obviously always come first before you. When I was doing my application, I tried to put myself in the shoes of the visa officer, because if like once you bring this kind of application to me and I'm like, okay, this uncle now, he has 4 children, or maybe this is your boss. Why is your boss sponsoring you? Why is your uncle sponsoring? Is it because, like, what makes you special? Your uncle left your entire home country. He did not take you to school in your entire home country. He decided to spend so much to take you abroad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So like just try to put yourself in their shoes. Oh, why would this person is not your father, is not your mother? Why is he carrying you? You. What makes you special that is spending he wants to spend so much on you? You have to prove that kind of relationship that oh, and that is where I feel like I'm going to be putting points here, 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 here. But at the end of the day, I am going to create a table that I created for them, and I'm going to bring all my points together, and we're going to put like a sum, like a total at the end. So just you guys should just keep following me as I'm. If you're going to pay half of your tuition, you should have the other half in your account with the 25,000 for living expenses. If your dad is going to be your sponsor, or your mom or your uncle or whatever, they have kids, you have to. They should. I advise that they have way more than that in their accounts to prove that, oh, they have enough money for you, they have enough money for their children, other kids that, or maybe your parents, they have enough money for your other siblings that are in Nigeria, or if your siblings are working, you can also add it there. You guys added so many documents. I feel like if I sit down and talk to you guys, like the document that I added, you guys will be like, I added my redeem workers in training certificates. I'm not even joking, you guys. Just so that you can know that I am morally upright. Make sure you have like so much and extra left, so that they know that, okay, even if they take this, even if this amount is out from their account, there's still enough to take care of the other ones, the other siblings or whatever that are still back home. We did this affidavit of sponsorship. So this one, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but you go to the courts, it's going to be like your sponsor swearing that, oh, I'm going to take care of this person, of this so person with the name, me. So I wrote my sponsor's full name, his passport number, swears that I'm going to take care of my own full name, my passport number with the passport number this for throughout her years in this. I've always been responsible for her right from when she was born till now. Also something. I swear that I will never leave her. And if at all anything happens, she's okay, because we have other assets. That's when I'll even bring the assets. That asset is coming. I'm going to touch that one soon. But yeah, so the sponsor will sign. I had his passport on it. So there was a court stamp, his signature, and all of that. So you guys know how affidavit works. So I feel you can go to the courts. I think the different courts. A lawyer can also do something like that for you if you have a lawyer friend, or you know a lawyer. Or most especially, you can just go to a court. I think there's one in Ikeja. I don't know if there's one in Lausa, but I know there's one in that Ikeja. I'm not very sure where it is, but you guys can check online if you want to do affidavit of sponsorship. And I think there's another one in Yaba. I think there's another one here. So this was the most important part for me. Assets, assets, landed properties, houses, everything. If you have things like that, please add it. Please. And one thing that I did was I didn't just add that, oh, we have this asset, or I have this property, or I have this land somewhere, I have this house somewhere. Like, you can use like a surveyor or something to give you like an evaluation summary. Yes, you can do an evaluation summary of what that property is costing the market, because I'm in Nigeria, so everything was in naira, right? That's why I said at the end of this video, you guys are going to I'm going to show you guys like a table, because I converted at the end of the day. The agent that worked with me, he converted everything that I did in naira. He converted everything to card, so they can know how much it's worth in Canadian dollars. Another thing I added was pension. I added my sponsor's pension bank statement. Oh, did I add that? Even you're going to print bank statement, obviously, but I think bank statement I did 6 months. I did 6 months. If you, no matter how much, even if you have a sponsor, no matter how much you have in your account, please print your own. That was one thing I liked my agent for. He pushed me, told me, no matter how much is in your account, just print your own accounts. When I was working at the time, so I had like small money in my account. So I printed my own account, my bank statement for 6 months, because I had a savings account that, oh, when my salary comes in, I'll just throw a percentage into the account. So I had like something. So I printed it out for 6 months, and my sponsor to 6 months. And that's why I said, and honestly, that we basically dropped 3 accounts. We dropped 3 accounts because I dropped my own accounts. My sponsor dropped 2 accounts. That's why I said you can use 2 or more accounts. It doesn't really matter. We use 3 accounts. So another thing is, if you have a domiciliary account too, please drop it. So you can use one domiciliary account, one naira account. It doesn't really matter. You can, if it's 3 accounts, maybe 2 naira accounts, one dom account, or two domiciliary account, one naira account. It doesn't really matter. You can drop as many accounts as long as there is no, so you can avoid lump sum, because that's the most important part. Like in the past 6 months or 4 months or something, this kind of amount has not entered your account before. So it is now when it's closer to your application that this big money is entering. What so that means they'll tell you that, because I've seen so many this they'll tell you that, oh, it is obvious that your it's obvious that the money was put into your account because of the application. They will basically write it there. Another thing that popped in my head now when I was talking is that please avoid all those microfinance bank, all those Lapo microfinance, this microfinance. Please avoid them. I saw so many because I was on this Telegram group when I was doing my application. I was on so many groups. I was just, I was really scared and I wanted things to work out, right? So I was getting so many information. I was doing so many research, and I realized that they were denying people because of microfinance bank. They feel like microfinance bank is like, if I'll go back to that group and see if I can find it and screenshot and add it to this video, because they feel like microfinance bank is maybe it's for borrowing money or for something. They don't feel like it's an actual bank. So please, if you are going to drop accounts or bank statements, please drop those of like commercial banks like Access Bank, GT, all those. No, you guys get what I'm trying to say. Those normal banks that we usually have in Nigeria. I know that we have people from other countries, and that's why I've termed it commercial banks, the normal commercial banks that we are used to. Please don't go to all those other microfinance banks. It's going to destroy your application for real. According to my knowledge, I'm sorry. Everybody I've seen, maybe it would have worked for some people, but I have seen a lot of denials because of microfinance bank, especially from that group that I'm on. People, like I said, this is based on my own personal experience. But if you are doing a fixed deposit, make sure that maybe your um, account officer gives you a statement, adds a letter to it that, oh, this person has this fixed deposit with, worth this amount and can be liquidated at any point that he or she wishes or whatever. You guys get what I'm trying to say. So if you're gonna have a fixed deposit, see, everything I realized about everything I realized when I was applying was that always have evidence to back it up. You can also do gift deeds. Like your sponsor can gift you what's it called? Money, property, or what. One of the reasons why I didn't do this thing was because I don't want my sponsor to think that I want to start collecting my inheritance. Yeah, my sponsor is still alive, I beg. But yeah, so you can do gift deed. Your sponsor can send you an amount of money. So that one will be able to remove the fact that, oh, a lump sum was sent to your account. So you just write that, this person sent me. So like, if a lump sum is sent to your account, or maybe it's unavoidable that, oh, this big money is entering your account, make sure that you have documents to back the reason why that lump sum was sent into your account. Like this gift of deed, there be gift deed, there be gift of deed stuff. You can also you do an affidavit for it. I think they do an affidavit for it because I've heard this one. I didn't personally do it, but I heard. So you can do an affidavit of it from your sponsor saying that, oh, he gifted you so amount to sponsor your education or to sponsor your dream to study out of the country, to study in Canada or whatever. This is just his own contribution towards it. You can do an affidavit for that too. It will also take away the issue of lump sum. You can also drop your sponsor's pension account. Just as many things as possible to come together to just prove that, oh, you have money. And it's not just about that 30,000. You get, like, there are other ways you can bring money. There are other things that can be liquidated to bring, like, once you add everything for them, let the thing be like going. Another thing I also heard about, I personally did not do this one, is the GIC. Something about investment. So it's like you're investing in Canada right here. So I feel like you guys can get more information about that. You can research about that. This one is just like opening. You're going to open an account in. I know some people did this because this my school group chat that they opened. Some people mentioned about it that, oh, how can they start getting their interest from their GIC, blah 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 blah. So it's like a guaranteed investment. So you open an account in Canada while you're still in your home country. You put there's I think then it was like 10,000. When I mean then, we're in 2025 now. It was like 2004. Yeah, so it was I think it was like 10,000. The minimum was like 10,000. So you put it in the account. You get interest at every point. I don't know how it works, but I know when you come here, you now open a checking account. They will now put money in it for you, so that It's just like giving you like a soft landing also when you also come. Do you understand? But it's like you have invested in the country. So they feel like it's also a way of proving that you have money. Do you understand? So if also another thing I can advise that if you can pay your school fees, you can pay your 1 year school fees also, pay it and let it be out of the way. But if not, I feel like you have to pay. I don't know about that schools, but my school you have to pay half before you even like once they give you the admission in 30 days. So you people that are chatting me up, that are saying, Blackball, your school, blah 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 blah. Once you get admission into my school, they give you 30 days to pay half of your fees. So just make sure you have half of the fees before you even apply. Because immediately they give you admission today, your 30 days are still counting. If not, the admission is gone. Another thing that I did, I don't know if it really helped, I put plenty pictures of myself and my sponsor. My sponsor was my dad. So I put so many family pictures when we were young, so when we became teenagers, when we were growing, and I labeled every picture. Daddy, mommy, my siblings' name, Dolakbo, or the Dolakbo and her siblings in Mr. Biggs. I labeled it. When I go, Daddy, mommy, and her siblings in so place, labeled it. So like this, I feel like this will also prove home ties. So it's like I'm putting together that oh, this person that is my sponsor has always been in the picture at every point in my life, and he loves me so much. So there's no way he will leave me stranded. He cannot. And it also prove home ties that oh, there's like yeah, there's something pulling me back home. But yeah, you guys, we've come to the end of this video, and I hope you guys learned one thing or the other because I'm very, very scared and skeptical about things like this. But yes, you guys, like I said, this is based on my own personal experience, and this is based on what I know, like myself. This is what I want for you guys to know that I'm still very new, and I don't think I'm in the best position to talk about things like this. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll do anything for you guys, and if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. I would answer them to the best of my knowledge, and you guys know that I always try to answer them. But if I don't have an answer, I will ask those that probably know, my bosses, those that know that have been here for a while or that are into it. I'll try to ask them, get more information before I answer anybody. But yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Please subscribe, like, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Love you guys. Kisses. Mwah.